Hello everyone,
Hello,
how are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Can you please shortly present yourself?
Um, I'm Enos Scott. I actually serve as a full stack software engineer and project manager for Adosis, and I'm equally the community lead for Rust Cameroon.
Can you also present myself?
Beside me, we have author Bismarck, Sinke, Blessing, and to my left, we have Boris, Christian, and Emanuela.
What is Rust Cameroon and what is the mission behind the community?
Rust Cameroon is a non-profit community of Rust enthusiasts in Cameroon. So the initiative all sparked as a result of us Rust developers deciding to have a common space for other enthusiasts around the country who wants to share the same passion that we do, and to also introduce the programming language or perhaps technology to other new developers around the country.
How did Rust Cameroon get started and what inspired you guys to create it?
The initiative of the community started all along with I myself and with Christian, who is a co-founder of the community. We had just started the programming language and we loved how tough and how steep the learning curve was. We saw lots of benefits of it as well as in our different working spaces. So we decided it would be a cool idea actually to be able to share this experience with other guys that think it's cool as well. And so as a result of that, the initiative was born.
Who can join Rust Cameroon? Do you need to be an experienced developer?
Initially at the core, you don't need to be an experienced Rust developer. Just having passion for software engineering and for programming, it's enough. And as well as if you don't know anything about programming, we as well encourage those who feel it's something fun or cool to do, to join the community as well, as far as you're in Cameroon.
What kind of activities and events does Rust Cameroon organize?
We organize mostly tech events. No matter any tech event, even if it doesn't concern us, we also organize events such as AI events, DevOps events, and any events concerning programming as a whole. We also participate in sponsorships, like we can do sponsorships for other tech communities who are also enthusiasts in programming or anything tech related.
How can someone get involved with Rust Cameroon?
It's pretty easy to get involved with us. We are online on rustcameroon.com. Our social medias are very active. LinkedIn, our GitHub organization is open for everyone to join. And we also do a lot of marketing with local communities. We also go to schools and do publicity. So we are very open to anyone who wants to join.
What has been the most exciting moment or achievement for Rust Cameroon so far?
If I could look for a most exciting moment, because we've had a lot of exciting moments, I would actually say the part where we had to start the initiative of bringing Rust into schools, where we had the idea of creating Rust clubs into secondary schools, high schools, and universities. And we are working towards that plan. We've started already with a university, UDM, and we are planning to expand it to other universities in Cameroon.
For someone who has never heard of Rust, how would you describe it in simple terms?
Okay, thank you, Blessing. So for someone who has never heard of Rust, I think this is a really interesting question, because this is the beginning where most people fall into the loophole of learning. But Rust, in simple terms, is generally a language which is fast. I'm sure many people have written C++. It's fast like C++ because it compiles directly to machine code, so it's very fast. And on top again, there's a lot of safety, memory safety. I'm sure many people have written C++ have had the hurdle with malloc and free. So the Rust safety system ensures that there is a lot of catch of this specific type of box that needs to do with memory issues and memory safety. So it kind of brings these additional safety checks and additional type on top of it.
Okay, Sinke, why should developers in Cameroon or Africa use Rust?
Oh, thank you very much, Boris. It's pretty interesting because Rust is very new right now, and if you learn Rust right now, then you're putting yourself ahead, as many companies are now adopting Rust in creating their tools, in creating their products, and not many people know it right now. So learning it right now puts you ahead in the job market.
Okay, Sinke, what makes Rust different from other programming languages like Python, C++, and JavaScript?
Thank you again, Ashu. Yeah, Rust is pretty much faster. It's pretty much safer because it helps you to build a lot of computer tools without making a lot of mistakes, right? And it's not as simple as JavaScript, but it puts you in control of what you're doing. So if you learn Rust, then you also stand a chance of adopting any other programming language because it has the fundamentals in there.
Okay, Mr. Bismarck, as a beginner, can I still learn Rust, or should I start with another programming language?
Okay, thank you, Atu. So I think for first timers, Rust is a great choice, but it can become complicated due to the nature of the language compared to other language, because other languages are a little bit simpler. So if you're starting with Rust, it might become challenging initially, but I think with practice and more time dedicated in it, it's going to become simpler. But if you feel like the syntax, and also one thing for me personally, I think many beginners struggle with is ownerships and lifetimes. So grabbing these concepts in Rust is a little bit tricky. So you might start first of all with a language like Python, which is more simpler in syntax wise. And now you later come and adopt Rust because it's going to be more simpler. But the main thing is that you need to practice, and there are tons of resources out there like the Rust book, and you can go through it, and I think it's going to help you really well.
Okay, Bismarck, what resource do you recommend for someone just starting with Rust?
Okay, thank you, Sinke. So in terms of resources, I think there are tons of resources out there, but to provide like a structural part, I would strongly recommend the Rust book because it has a lot of like code examples and text explanation of different Rust concepts. So I would strongly recommend the Rust book, and also the Rust Foundation itself has a website. I think it's called Rust Links. The Rust Link is a good sandbox where you can practice the language, the syntax, and many other features. And I also recommend like you practicing by doing. And in that light, I think the Rust Cameroon community has on GitHub tons of resources and documentations that you can get started with, and also contribute to some open source projects that we have currently running. So by exploring that, engaging with the community, and I strongly believe that the community in general can help you in your learning journey, like by asking questions and engaging with the Discord channel. I think it's a really good opportunity for you to get rolling with Rust.
My next question goes to Christian. Christian, are there any success stories from the community members you would like to share?
Yes. Thank you, Ella. For the success stories we have from the community members, we actually have a lot of them, but I'm going to just mention one here. There's a community member who is very active actually, and he has done a big project which is building a model in Rust. He's training his own model from scratch, which is capable of detecting malaria in human cells, and he's actually using Rust as the language to train the model. He has reported to me about his progress, and we've checked his repositories and his code, and it's actually good because he says the model is actually faster when built with Rust compared to other languages. So this is one story I wanted to mention particularly.
Okay, Emanuela, this question is for you. Does Rust Cameroon collaborate with other tech communities in Cameroon or abroad?
Thank you, Boris. Actually, the answer is yes. We actually collaborate with other tech communities in Africa at large, and also in our neighboring countries like Nigeria, and we also foster contribution in other Rust communities in Africa and even in Europe. And also back here in Cameroon, we also have contributions, and we collaborate with other tech communities like the East Park, and we plan to go further.
Okay, Emanuela, can you briefly tell us what opportunities you have there for the members in the Rust community?
Okay, thank you, Christian. So for members in our communities, we have several opportunities for them. Like as you're a member of our community, you're able to join our Rust open source project and repositories, and you're also able to contribute to our WhatsApp channels and our WhatsApp group for any information that you have. And we also post available job opportunities on Discord and our WhatsApp channel for the developers that we train. So we still have many more opportunities that we offer.
Emanuela, please can you tell us how Rust Cameroon support members in their learning journey? Since we said here it's actually difficult to learn, so is that a way you guys support them in their learning journey?
Thank you, Christian. Yes, we actually have several ways to support our team members in their learning journey. For example, we offer classes, and we also have meetups where we host and we maybe take our team members or community members from beginning to a stage where they understand Rust and they are really familiar with it. And then we also offer classes at the university to beginners and many more opportunities. Thank you.
Okay, do you have somehow like a mentorship program, or when you say you lend them in their learning journey, you help them in their learning journey? Are there people who lend them? Where are the people from? Are they people from abroad, from the community themselves, or the speakers, the hosts? Where are they from? Can you throw more light on that?
Okay, thank you, Christian. So normally, when hosting our program, especially with our meetups, we have hosts from abroad, like from the US, anywhere, and most of these hosts, all of them, in fact, are actually Rust trusted people. They have been developing Rust and they understand the basics, and we trust them. And also, we also offer help from our team within us. We have really experts among us that help these team, community members with their training, and we are always available to answer each questions that they have at any point.
Okay, Mr. Boris, where do you see the Rust Cameroon community in 2 to 3 years to come?
Wonderful. Thank you, Archie, for that question. That's a very pertinent question, especially to the team here, because over the few months we have been trying so hard to bring up a plan for our community for the next 2 to 3 years. So to answer that question, we right now have over 300 persons in our community. In 2 to 3 years, we are planning, and we should have over 1,000 people, because right now we are going into schools, into universities to pitch these ideas to young people. So so far it has been it's really been successful. They are giving us positive vibes. So in 2 to 3 years, we should be one of the top leading tech communities in Cameroon. So I'll give the mic to Scott to throw more light.
Okay, thank you, Boris, and thank you, Otto, for the question. Just to give more extension to the question of where we see ourselves 2 to 3 years from now. As Boris mentioned, we are extensively above 300 members right now, and we plan to get to 1,000 members perhaps in the next 3 years. And we as well want to be the most active and most indispensable community across Cameroon. So we as well intend to, in 3 years to come, be able to, provide job opportunities for our tech members or for our community members as well, because these are one of our goals, to be able to reach out to companies, for them to be able to see the importance of the new technology we are bringing into the market of Cameroon, the tech market of Cameroon, and also provide these opportunities for our community members as well. Thank you. I don't know, Christian, you want to throw more lights?
Yep. Okay, just to cut the tease on what Boris and Scott just said here, our objective at Rust Cameroon is to be the number one when it comes to Rust in Africa. We want that at a certain point, when we are looking for Rust developers, when the Europeans are looking for Rust developers, Cameroon should be the number one country to go to when they are coming to Africa.
Scott, this one is for you. How can companies or organizations out there support Rust Cameroon?
Okay, thank you, Boris. As far as support is concerned, there are several ways, because first, there's a point to take note, which is we are a non-profit community. So our goal is to foster collaboration and learning among, other youths of the country. Pardon. And one of the way you can support the community is perhaps through grants. Secondly, you can support through media visibility. You can help promote the community through your own network as well, as far as companies are concerned, because we know now companies are not just institutions in countries, but they also have a leading influence as well, as far as society is concerned. So you can help with, brand promotions, as well as the grants as well, and you can help with other facilities as providing us, spaces for us to organize our events or meetups. You can as well invite us for your conferences or events for us to come and do some pitches there as well. And for institutions as schools, you can give us the permission to be able to walk up to your school and have a club there, which we institutionalize and help other Rust developers grow as time goes on.
Atu, this question goes for you. What's the best way to ask for help if someone is stuck on a Rust problem?
Okay, thank you, Blessing, for the question. I think if you are learning Rust or you're working on a Rust project and you're having a problem with your code or anything concerning tech, you can contact the Rust community on Discord or on WhatsApp and paste your problem, explain the issue you're having, and our colleagues and Rust members in the community will help you come over in order to resolve the issue you're having, because it seems Rust is not only Rust, but the software tech, you can come with a problem that one of our colleagues had before, and by then he knows how to solve it and is going to help you.
Okay, so this next question goes to Blessing. Blessing, how can people stay updated with Rust Cameroon's activities?
Thank you, Emanuela, for that question. It's actually a good one. People can stay updated with us because we post announcements on our website, rustcameroon.com. We post about our events on our community in WhatsApp and Discord. We also ensure that all our announcements reach our students that are in our community, and professionals also found in the community. If you're interested to join, we have our WhatsApp community, Discord community. We are as well on Twitter and LinkedIn.
My name is Checho Andefoko Achi, Associate Full Stack Software Engineer at Adosis Cameroon, located in Bangangté, and also a project manager in the Rust community.
I'm Blessing Loom. I'm an employee of Adosis Cameroon, full stack engineer and Scrum Master. I'm as well a managing contributor to Rust Community Cameroon.
I'm Christian Yemele, a software engineer and co-lead of the Rust Cameroon community.
I'm Asa Bismarck. I'm an open source maintainer and a software engineer. I'm also a planning manager and project design at Rust Cameroon.
I am Boris Nga, a full stack software engineer and project lead at Rust Cameroon.
I'm Enos Scott. I'm a full stack software engineer and project manager, and I serve as the Rust Cameroon community lead.
I'm Enos Sinke. I'm a software engineer. I'm head of marketing for Rust Cameroon.
I'm Tekum Emmanuel Anjit, I'm a full stack developer and I'm a project manager in the Rust Cameroon team.